I swear there's no overtime. I swear there's no overtime. There absolutely is no overtime, if you can believe it or not. I'm actually getting home early and watching streamers for a bit, and in some cases making some rather stupid mistakes before going live. What is up, everybody? This is Jay, aka MultimediaJay. Look at all that. I got a lot of stuff from Screen 2 on there. Still trying to find the right spot for this darn thing. Hey, project area. Hey, there's the cow from the project area, but now I'm too far off to the side there. I don't know. We'll figure this new setup with this thing out as we go. Matter of fact, I probably should look into getting some extra lights. I'm going to be wearing shades like this. Pop this up into expert settings mode on the new TV. I've got the brightness max, which I know will use less power than the predecessor and whatnot, but good morning, EU. Add a couple hours to the 3 a.m. here in U.S. East, and top of the morning to you folks on the old continent. And good afternoon to you folks in Thailand, where all these darn streamers are getting their tourist on and stuff like that. Whatever, man. So we're going to do some recap, and then we're going to play around with this toy that we found in the Logitech G software yesterday. So yesterday I had my stream rudely muted because, no, Logitech G was playing around with my sound settings and stuff along those lines. Let's get some jazz music going in the background, and let's just... This is the ambient stuff from when we were talking about the whole Ukraine thing. Just want to do some recap before we get into our little experiment tonight. One of the things that I wanted to do with some of these streams is basically do things live, like toy around with stuff live. So let's see, get a little bit of background music going here. So part of the whole situation with this Thailand streamer thing, there's one extremely important detail that I forgot to mention. I went and I checked the... I went and I actually took a look at the Sully gnomes for the streamers that are involved in this, and of course I mentioned a while back, and of course the reason for the blue and yellow is solidarity with Ukraine, but I want to set something up that's a little better. And this doesn't quite cut the mustard. It actually looks like, I swear there used to be like a brand of VHS tape that had this kind of color pattern, like blue into bright yellow. Looks more like kind of like Newegg and stuff. The colors aren't exact, but we'll do some playing around with it. But I will say, some of what's been going on with the streamers in Thailand thing, I said it's not going to be good for numbers. I said it's not going to be good for their numbers. But the big thing, too, with this numbers thing that's incredibly important about this Thailand trip, there's one extremely important detail that I forgot to mention in that discussion about the Thailand streamers yesterday, and that is, in a lot of Western countries, U.S., New England, where I'm at, in a lot of places, a lot of COVID restrictions are being relaxed, including Thailand. So the Thai government relaxed some of the restrictions so that they can actually have some tourism in Thailand again. Get that going now that the Omicron wave is kind of come and gone in lots of places and things along those lines. I can't get this right no matter what I do. See, that's too far over. Let me just do this. I could always just use something with a shorter angle, or something that's not so wide, or just move this thing out of the way. I don't know. That's part of the reason why I had the problems that I had too, is that my screen too used to be at a sharp angle, so maybe that's why I didn't have the problems I had with polarized sunglasses earlier, and now of course I do. So here's the thing. Thailand has loosened up COVID restrictions, and that's happening in other parts of the world. What do you think is going to happen, though, when other parts of the world loosen up their COVID restrictions? What's going to happen is, we can just do, figure something out for that. What's going to happen is, I just can't figure out how I can get this set up to really be the way I want it. See, I'm too far over. I have to back up a bit or something, but now I'm too far off to the side. There's like no way to center what it is that I do unless I start cropping things. Might have to do that, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So here's part of the issue with what's going on. We could also viewer activity. What's this? How about messages from... I don't need to worry about the concurrent counters too much. I'll just put in the stream messages on screen too if we're gonna set something like this up. So yeah, so Omicron's in the rearview mirror here in New England. There's other parts of the world that are taking their whole the COVID restrictions, they're backing them off a bit. One of the side effects of that's going to be that things aren't as locked down. There are less restrictions. People can go somewhere if they want to see an exotic locale. They don't have to live vicariously through streamers. And this is something I think we should have all seen coming with the end of the pandemic, is that this would all kind of just, you know, this would all kind of wind down a little. So these IRL streamers that are traveling all over the place have been flying high during the pandemic because people get to essentially see what they can't do for themselves through the eyes of someone else going around IRL streaming. The people that have been watching this type of stuff for the last 2 years, now instead of watching a streamer do something, they can go off and do it themselves. So why should they watch a streamer? I think this is, you know, you think about Twitch and the whole emphasis on personality streaming. Twitch really has made an art form out of the personality streamer, where you like a streamer and you watch a streamer because of their personality, because of them, not necessarily the content that they're doing. They can pretty much try anything, and because you like them as a person, you'll watch. YouTube used to have that. It used to be about YouTubers and the kind of stuff that people made and what they were known for. So it's again one of those situations where Twitch is benefiting by picking up where YouTube left off. Strange. All this old YouTube stuff still works. Who would have thought? We can worry about that some other day, though. Let's play with some toys here. So, how do I want this to work? Let's see. If I use browser mode, it's going to pick up live control room, so let's minimize that. Let's minimize live control room, and let's see here. Here's browser mode. We're going to toy with browser mode a bit. I'm going to make a duplicate of it. We'll just call it browser mode 2. All right, browser mode 2, we're going to get rid of the We're going to get rid of the web browser. Get rid of the web browser, and let's hit remove on this. Let's get rid of the web browser, and let's actually add in the Logitech G software. Is it running? Should be. If my sound gets cut off, we'll fix it. Okay, good. Sometimes that trips the Google speakers when I say it like that. Yeti Nano. All right. Let's get the Logitech G in here. Plus, let's see, add a window. Can we pick up Logitech G? Let's get set up. Oh, it picked it right up. Oh, I guessed correctly. Nice. All right, let's just put this down here, and we'll do some experimenting with this. All right, that's a good time to cut the music, too. Well, now it isn't, but oh well. All right, back to full screen. Let's go back to full screen. Let me just remind you folks what we have to play with, and let's also get the other stuff working as well. So, in OBS, there is a bunch of stuff that you can use to make yourself sound like you're on the radio, or you can turn it all off. So, one of the hallmark features of somebody who knows what they're doing when they're streaming that I'll actually watch and become a good fan and become a fan of is when they actually know how to put on a proper show. And one of the ways that you put on a proper show is by using your equipment properly, including the features that are available through the software that you have. I mean, the olden days of vlogs with webcams and room microphones and all the noise that comes with that has given way to everybody being able to sound like they're on the radio. The one thing that's missing from this, the one thing that's missing from all of this with OBS is some kind of EQ thing. But I can put in noise filters, AI type noise filters and stuff like that. Supposedly the graphics card can do more of that. But as it stands, I have two sound sources, and let me just turn the main one off. Okay, this is the main one that's turned on, and there shouldn't be any filters whatsoever. Yeah, so this time around, this will sound a little different because there are no filters. And if I shut up, you might actually be able to hear the background noise of the fan that's going. I don't know, it seems to be quite directional. If I put it into omnidirectional mode, it'll probably pick it up. But this is raw. This is raw with, let's see, let me just double check on this. Straight out of the microphone with no filters whatsoever. So I'm prone to clipping it. If I turn the volume up all the way, you can probably hear more of it. Yeah, so when it's up all the way like this, you can hear the fan in the background, but that's not the case with this one. Now we got double sound. Now we're back to the sound that I normally use. So this, what do I have for filters on this for the Yeti Nano mic? So I have RN noise for noise suppression, and I have a compressor with some settings dialed in to sound like I'm on the radio. And this is just goes along with the setup and things along those lines. So let's see what we have to play with here for use browser mode 2 for this. All right. Last time we did an experiment with this. Last time we did an experiment with this, we played around with Blue Voice. So here's why I think there's all these things that exist. We can put some music on while we're doing this. We'll just cut it because we're actually going to be using the feedback loop. So we don't want things to start echoing. I'm actually going to turn on the preview, which will cause some problems. Let's see. Which is going to cause some problems if we keep the music playing. It's eventually going to start echoing. So last go around we play with Blue Voice. So the competitor here, this is a Blue Yeti Nano. It does digital processing, sends it via USB to the computer. So it does ADC conversions and stuff like that. But there's Elgato out there that gives you a microphone, and the software the microphone has all kinds of stuff in it to kind of give you, like, simulate a professional gear experience. So with Elgato giving you the ability to do all this tinkering with your sound in the microphone itself, Blue had to respond, and they responded with Blue Voice. The big problem I had is that a lot of what was available for special effects overprocessed the sound and made whatever I was doing sound like I was underwater, or it was like a terrible MP3 with like 64 kilobits per second or something from the early days of MP3s. So it wasn't exactly the best setup. So I wound up just eschewing any kind of EQ and sticking with just what comes out of the mic with a few small filters in OBS. But now it looks like under Nvidia Broadcast. Enjoy crystal clear conversations with Nvidia Broadcast. 831 megs required. So we can enable it. All right, let's see here. Let's make sure it's not going to flash anything sensitive on the screen while we do this. And ready for the stream to start effing? Let's see how strong this broadband really is. All right, let's download this 830 meg. Ooh, wait a minute. No, it's just doing this. Am I getting any errors that it's having trouble with the ingest? It shouldn't be. 16 megs a second. I remember when I thought DSL was fast. All right, is YouTube complaining yet that it's going to start stuttering? Let's see. All right, let's let this install finish here. All right. Oh, no, not live control room here. Let's go to Logitech G. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's downloading 831 megs of effects now, not just the broadcast software. This isn't something I'm going to have to install, is it? It's just going to add into Logitech's Logitech G. Will it cut my sound like it did last time? All right, 831 megs downloaded. Let's see here. It's stuck on 831.44 at 831. Okay. NVIDIA broadcast effects have successfully downloaded. Click install to continue. Your audio devices will restart after install. Oh, somebody didn't use their spell check. Installation with only one L. Who wrote this? All right, if I get cut to mute, we'll just go to BRB screen. What do I have for BRB? Good, we got some jazz on the BRB screen too. If the audio gets cut, we'll just go to BRB or something. Just have a little moment of silence. Maybe a moment of silence is a good thing in today's messed up world. But let's start the installation. Please wait while I install NVIDIA Broadcast. Your audio devices will. Blah, 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 blah. We're back online. Okay. I saw all the levels cut out, and Winamp just popped an error message. But it started right up. It still says installing, though. Let's go back to this. It's stuck on the install screen. Hey, your devices will... Darn Google speakers. I gotta turn down the sensitivity on those things. I keep tripping them by accident. Is there activity on the hard drive? Is there any activity on the hard drives? Is it still doing anything? It's using such an Nvidia. 26% CPU, but that can be explained by OBS. OBS itself is using 10% CPU, so the installer's probably responsible for the other 20%. Installing. What happens if I close it? Well, that was stupid. Why don't we close some of the background programs too? Hey, is Discord like, I see you've plugged in a new device? No, it isn't. All right. Get out of Yugi's Discord. All right, let's start this up again. Will it automatically pull the window again? Yes, it did. Yeti Nano. Yeah, it restarted the device, so it should be all done, right? Okay. Pause the music. Let's take a look at this. Enable Nvidia broadcast. Oh, it has noise removal. I guess we should, yeah, we should probably switch to... Hold on a second. Is Nvidia broadcast literally just a noise remover? What does this sound like? I can't hear any sound through this, though. Do we get any... Oh, Yeti Nano audio is disabled. Okay, that's working. Ah, okay. Reload live control room. See if it'll play. I'm trying to get the YouTube thing to play, or maybe I have to fix it in. All right. I know it's still live because OBS hasn't kicked me off yet. See if it'll play. There it goes. I'm trying to get the YouTube thing to play, or maybe I have to fix it in. All right. I know it's still live because OBS hasn't kicked me off yet. See if it'll play. There it goes. I'm trying to get the YouTube thing to play, or maybe I have to... There's the echo I'm talking about here. All right, let's see what does this say here. NVIDIA Audio Effects enables AI-powered noise and room echo removal filters on incoming audio to ensure every conversation is crystal clear. For best results, disable noise reduction in Blue Voice when using NVIDIA Broadcast. G-Hub is a beta feature. If you have feedback or discover any issues, please click here to let us know. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. All right. We're gonna do things the other way and have it start looping. We're gonna turn off NVIDIA Broadcast, and then we're going to use what we have right now until get it to start looping, because it'll probably just keep looping over and over again. And then, yeah, so we gotta wait a little bit for the latency to catch up, and then we'll say something, and then we'll turn on NVIDIA Broadcast and we'll compare it. We got the fan going and everything. All right, let's see, how are we gonna do this? We can't have any music, obviously, because it'll start echoing and stuff like that. Hum, dilla hum, dilla hum, hum, hum. Hey, let's see if that bozo stopped by. Did they stop by? And yeah, there's some idiot that just keeps disliking every single one of my streams, as if that's ever going to get me to stop streaming. Sorry, the streams are here to stay. If me streaming is the worst thing in the world to you, look in the mirror at your life's choices. All right, let's turn off NVIDIA Broadcast. NVIDIA Broadcast is now turned off. All right, let's see. Wait a while for the latency and turn on the loop. NVIDIA Broadcast is now turned off. We didn't wait long enough. This is what it sounds like without NVIDIA Broadcast, just using what's in OBS. This is what it sounds like without NVIDIA Broadcast, just using what's in OBS. Oh, it only looped a couple of times. All right, I can hear the background noise coming through the stream now. So, is it on? All right, let's turn that off and switch back to regular audio, not raw audio. I knew there was a. I knew that there was. I knew that there was a chorus effect when you have two audios on at once. So I completely missed right there in front of me. Duh. I completely missed right there in front of me where it's saying record yourself so the AI knows what you sound like. So I wonder if we should take this is a voice sample, so it knows what to block out. This is very similar to warehouse voice picking equipment, where either it learns what you sound like, it learns what the background noise around you sounds like, and it knows how to interpret all of that. So when you're working in a noisy environment with conveyors and stuff, it knows what you sound like. My question is, should I record this as is right now, or should I record it raw with some background noise? Let's switch back to raw audio with background noise. Okay, back to room sounding audio. Now let's see how I think it would be more accurate if it just went off of how I am processed. Let's see here. Let's see how this all works. Make sure to record at least a 5-second sample of your voice. The cute brown fox jumped over the quick lazy dog. I think I screwed that up. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is the whatever. It's time to play some stuff. What's up, everybody? This is Jay, a.k.a. MultimediaJay. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay. That's not how I say it. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Oh, it stops at 29 seconds. Press play to listen how you sound. You can re-record your voice sample. All right, what does this sound like? Let's see. Yeti Nano Audio. I muted my audio by mistake. We want the audio on, of course. It's going to get processed like anything else. Make sure to record at least a 5-second sample of your voice. The cute brown fox jumped over the quick lazy dog. I think I screwed that up. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is the whatever. Okay, so... No, I still hear it picking. I can see on the Whoops. I can see on the meters that it is still picking up the background noise, even though this is on. Loop, loop, loop. Yeah, so. Blue voice. Gives you total control over your microphone audio, right? For best results, disable noise reduction in Blue voice. Oh, so this is meant to stack on top of. This is meant to stack on top of that thing. All right, well, let's turn on Blue voice and turn off the noise reduction. All right, so here we are again with this type of stuff. So bass boost. Let's see. Is this even making it through? This is bass boost. Is there some kind of signal cleanup? Turn off the noise reduction. All right. So the noise reduction is turned off, but it's not picking anything up for. It's going in. It makes it into OBS, but it's not picking anything up for the other stuff. Let me see what this sounds like. So the noise reduction is turned off, but it's not picking anything up for. It's going in. It makes it into OBS, but it's not picking anything up for the other stuff. Let me see what this sounds like. So the noise reduction is turned off, but it's not picking anything up. Screw it. Okay, we're back to civilization now. Turned off, but it's not picking anything up. Screw it. Okay, we're back to civilization now. Turned off, but it's not. It sounds overproduced. Everything sounds overproduced. Now, the bass boost actually was the one that where I actually got the best results, but nothing is showing up for the output levels for any of this. All right, let's turn off Blue voice. All right, so what exactly is the point here? Why did I just download nearly a gig's worth of stuff if OBS gives me better results in the first place? Let's see here. Let's go back to raw audio here. Cardioid video audio effects. A G Hub is a beta feature. If you have feedback, discovery, and issues, please click here to let us know. Let's turn this off. You can turn it off, right? Okay, and then here's noise removal. All right. I'll do another quiet test here and switch back to raw audio. We're now out of raw audio. Let's get some echo going here. All right. I'll do another quiet test here and switch back to raw audio. We're now out of raw audio. Let's get some echo going here. All right. We'll do another quiet. Let's cut that. Let's see here. Let's just do a quick comparison of everything. See if we can get this quick enough here. All right, let's try this. Nvidia broadcast is off. Nvidia broadcast is on. Noise removal 75. Noise removal 0. Noise removal 100. Nvidia broadcast is on. Noise removal 75. Noise removal 0. Noise removal 100. Nvidia broadcast is on. Noise removal 75. Noise removal 0. Noise removal 100. Nvidia broadcast is on. Noise removal 75. Noise removal 0. Noise removal... It's not doing anything. I think this is just more of this bundleware that we've been seeing all along. Get back to the... All right, here. Back to the regular stuff. All right, so we're back to OBS. We're back to that again. So I think this is more for if you're actually using the Logitech G to process everything. So I might as well just shut this off. Shut this off. So much for that idea. So I think this is more the sort of thing that, you know, it would be something you would use if you were actually using the presets in this. But I don't use the presets. I do everything through OBS. It doesn't really do anything for me. Let's see. Properties. Yeti Nano. I can't do that. Can I add like a virtual capture or something for NVIDIA broadcast? Game capture, deprecated audio. How about audio input? Let's do audio input capture. Just make a generic one. It's not doing anything. And it's only picking up microphone Yeti Nano, so we can remove this then. Audio input capture, remove. Well, that was a waste. Check 1, 2. Okay, good. Now we get some music going again, since we pretty much finished up this thing here. All right. So, I mean, if you use NVIDIA broadcast, or if you use this feature would actually be useful. The problem is I don't. I do everything through OBS. I might have to take a look at this. NVIDIA Broadcast and G-Hub is a beta feature. If you have feedback or discover any issues, let me know. All right, well, how about we just do some experimenting here and take a look for what else can we do with NVIDIA Broadcast? So the Logitech G-Hub thing is integrated into Logitech G. The only thing I go into Logitech G for is to adjust this. It should be cardioid mode, in case I might have accidentally activated. The only thing I do with this is maybe I might accidentally activate Omni mode, so I can go into this and I can set the pickup pattern back over. Why does it say the input gain? The input gain should be like 70. Yeah, the input gain should be at 70. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what does that sound like? Input gain. The input gain should be like 70. Yeah, the input gain should be at 70. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, maybe I'd have to... Maybe this would work if I restarted the computer, but who wants to do that? Yeah, so we played around with that. We got the raw audio there as well. Not really useful. We'll just take a look at, read a little few things about NVIDIA Broadcast, see if there's a way we can incorporate it in OBS. Because that's actually supposed to be a lot better. Oh, there's an app. Oh. There's an app that's... There's an app for that. Going back to the old days here. I never actually messed around with the audio stuff. NVIDIA Broadcast app transforms any room into a home studio. Take your live streams, voice chats, and video conference calls to the next level with AI-enhanced voice and video. There's an app that we can download. Well, let's try it. We'll just hook that up for app mode. Maybe we should have like app mode or something where we're taking a look at the UI of various apps. Let's see here. Let's try installing NVIDIA Broadcast and hope it doesn't cut my sound off again. We'll watch OBS's levels while this is going on here. System compatibility check. Oh, I'm getting a license agreement. Let's install it. Express. Voice driver, blah, blah. We got to download stuff. Hope the stream doesn't F. Come on, 200 megs down, of which I can get 150 of it right now, as I haven't set up my hybrid connectivity yet. Come on. Of course, it would be slower anyways, because I want, when I get the hybrid connectivity set up, I want to stream over, yeah, I want it. I want that. Whatever, man. Why am I streaming at 3 in the morning my time? Because I'm a nerd. Yeah. I want to stream over the wired part of the network anyway, so... March 1st, man. We're already... So I guess I should probably say, with this being March 1st, we are grotesquely... Streamlabs blog. We are grotesquely overdue for Streamlabs Stream Hatchet Q4. Grotesquely. I don't think there's going to be one at this point. So if by chance I ever see on the Streamlabs blog another quarterly, I'll take a look at it. But I think the Streamlabs scandals, I think they pretty much ruined the quarterlies. So that spreadsheet that I've been keeping, I guess I can't do it anymore. That was worth a shot. Can always make my own data set, not depend on Streamlabs Stream Hatchet. Don't know where I get the data from, though. All right, we're firing up NVIDIA Broadcast right now, so this is the one that's more general to the... Blah, 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 blah. It just crashed my... Hey, let's see if we still got audio. Ow. Ow. That went, you know, that sounded horrible. What does the stream sound like now? Ow. Ow. That went, you know, that sounded horrible. What does the stream sound like now? It sounds like everything in my headset has gone to pinhole mono. Ugh, my ears. Ugh. All right, let me take a look at this. It didn't install. Ah, that's why. It installed NVIDIA Broadcast. It installed NVIDIA Broadcast. I'll configure it. Stereo only. Yeah, full range, front, left, and right. Hold on. Will this actually pick up the da-ding if I... It installed NVIDIA Broadcast. I'll configure it. Stereo only. Yeah, full range, front, left, and right. Hold on. Will this actually pick up the da-ding if I... It installed NVIDIA Broadcast. I'll configure it. Stereo only. Yeah, full range, front, left, and right. Hold on. Will this actually pick up the da-ding? I thought it sounded wrong, and I was right. It's only doing the left channel. There is no right channel. I don't... Ow! Turn down the mains are down. I thought so. I thought it was sounding like pinhole mono. Testing 1 2. I thought it was sounding pinhole mono. Yeah, it sounded like pinhole mono because it's one channel mono. It's one channel mono. Okay, I guess we broke the music. It's not going to sound right no matter what I do here. Let's see. NVIDIA brought... Let's just play with it anyways. Let's just see here. I'm going to uninstall this crap as quickly as I can. Settings. Is there still sound going out? Let's just see here. I'm going to uninstall this crap. Yeah, it sounded like pinhole mono. Effects, noise removal. Is there a way for me to record your own samples to hear how NVIDIA Broadcast improves your recorded audio? Okay, for this, we're going to go back to the raw sound. Okay, so now we're back to raw sound with noise in the background. How NVIDIA Broadcast improves your recorded audio. Okay, for this, we're going to go back to the raw sound. Okay, so now we're back to raw sound with noise in the background. Check. That's why. hold on a second. The reason why this is a problem... No, I can turn down Nvidia broadcasts all the way to 0, and it's still the same level in the darn headphones. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, because I'm listening to it through the... I'm listening to this. So let's just put Nvidia broadcast up to 100%. Hold on. Hold on a second. Yeah, because I'm listening to it through the... I'm listening to this. So let's just put Nvidia broadcast up to 100%. Hold on. It didn't do it. Okay. So let's see. The problem now is that because it's not the default device, I now have to turn up the volume in the headset manually. So let's see. Let's leave it at like 35% and hope I don't take any hearing loss from this garbage. All right, let me take a look at the... in the sound control panel, the speakers are for NVIDIA broadcast. 2-channel, custom levels. Doesn't have any fancy crap we can apply to it. It says it's in stereo, but it's doing it's only 16-bit audio. That's why it sounds horrible. Oh boy. Okay. So if it plays it back like this, can I play with these effects and set my sound to something else? Watch the levels here. I'm going to change sound devices back to Yeti Nano. Back to Yeti Nano. And let's see. Does the music sound... Let's see. Go back to regular sound here. Does the music sound normal again, or does it sound like pinhole mono? Finally, stereo is in stereo again. Ah, lovely. Okay. All right, let's do some experimenting here. Since this thing lets me record and playback samples, let's get a little more civilized with this. Didn't pull anything good. All right, let's see here. Logitech G. We're gonna swap that out. Browser mode. That's stuff. NVIDIA broadcast. All right, here's NVIDIA broadcast. Let's see if we can get it just record samples and play those back. Play everything back here. So you have a microphone set to Yeti Nano, speakers set to speakers Yeti Nano. Play different samples to hear how NVIDIA broadcast improves audio. No, thank you. We've had enough pinhole mono for one night. Okay, so this is microphone Yeti Nano. Let's see what this sounds like. Well, with noise removal, we have to switch back to raw audio. So let's see. Well, if we do that, we're gonna be able to hear. All right, let's see what they have. Let's see how this all works, shall we? They won't play it. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Do I really need to change it back? Sound control panel. Change. Time to hurt my ears again. Yeah, it's installed as a sound device. Kill the audio there because it's back to 100% volume when we do that. Ear trumpet is not... Okay, now it's working right. All right, so now I should be able to do 10% and have it not sound blaringly loud. It still sounds like it's in mono, though. Yeah, because it is in mono. I might have to restart the computer to get it out of stereo mode. But let's see what this sounds like. It still won't play. Testing, 1, 2... Check, 1, 2. Does this freaking work? Won't work. Speakers Yeti Nano is this.
Hi there. This is a test message with air conditioning in the background. Normally, it'd be difficult to carry a conversation with someone as a result of this background noise, but...
Oh, so this is addressing some of the main problems? You know what, this might be a better way of doing it than trying to record my own samples.
Hi there. This is a test message with typing in the background. Normally, it would be...
So if I get out of NVIDIA broadcast digital virtual audio device mode, go back to Yeti Nano. Check, 1, 2. We still got our sound, right?
Hi there. This is a test message with typing in the background. Normally, it would be difficult to carry a conversation with someone as a result of this background noise. With Nvidia's AI-powered noise removal, distracting sounds can be removed.
I hope I don't get DMCA'd for this. Again, I'm basically showcasing the technology here. All right, air conditioning, that's a big thing in the summer. So let's just play around with the effects, and we'll just listen to what it does to these voices since this isn't really working. Oh, that's right. There's only 2 effects available. Room echo removal and noise removal. And room echo removal is in beta. All right, let's just play around with the built-in sounds then on this and see where they're at. So far, OBS gives me the better option here. Speakers. All right, let's listen to this.
Hi there. This is a test message with air conditioning in the background. Normally, it'd be difficult to carry a conversation with someone.
It sounds like a bad Skype call. How is this any kind of improvement?
Hi there. This is a test message with air conditioning in the background. Normally, it'd be difficult to carry a conversation with someone as a result of this background noise. But with NVIDIA's AI-powered noise removal, distracting sounds can be removed so you and your audience can hear loud and clear.
This is basically NVIDIA bragging about graphics cards doing what OBS already does out of the bag or out of the box. And here's the fun part about OBS. The aura noise filter in OBS does not have any adjustments because it's got a kind of an AI thing using your CPU. All right, what's this room echo removal? What's this?
There is an unwanted echo in this sample audio because I'm in a room with poor acoustics. This message would normally make conversations and live streams difficult, but you can use NVIDIA Broadcast's room echo removal to improve the clarity of your voice so it's easier to understand.
See, here I was thinking there'd be a lot more. I think there'd here is that, did I even play?
There is an unwanted echo.
Okay, room echo removal. Okay, so if you're in a room with like no sound dampening whatsoever, but I mean, what we have here is NVIDIA basically bragging about something that you already get through OBS.
There is an unwanted echo in this sample audio because I'm in a room with poor acoustics. This message would normally make conversations and live streams difficult, but you can use NVIDIA Broadcast's room echo removal.
How about both of them? Noise removal, room echo removal, fan and echo. What does this sound like?
This audio sample has both an unwanted echo and noise in the background. Normally, this message would be difficult to understand, but using NVIDIA Broadcast's AI technology, we can clean up distracting background noise and echoes at the same time with room echo removal and noise removal.
Let's hear what that sounds like then.
This audio sample has both an unwanted echo and...
It sounds like a bad Skype call. What have I installed? This isn't getting me anywhere. It's just getting me back to, I should be using OBS for everything. And now I have an extra sound device that I have zilch use for, and my installation of Logitech G is too big because of this. Let's uninstall. What happens if we uninstall? All right, here's what I'm going to do. Get rid of NVIDIA Broadcast. It's just... This is bundleware is what it is. Take that off. Hope it doesn't break the audio on this thing. This is bundleware. It's like when you buy a new computer and you get crappy versions of programs that you can spend $10 to get the whole version of, or how about like the generic McAfee installation that tries to get you to buy a subscription after a month or a year or something. 30 days of McAfee antivirus. Woo! Hey, you have 29 days left before you actually have to pay for your antivirus. Do you want to pay for your antivirus now? You have 28 days left before you have to pay for your antivirus. No, thanks. What was the NVIDIA Broadcast camera supposed to be? I think it was like chroma keying and stuff like that. It's just like the experience that I think there was something where it learned what you looked like, so you could chroma key yourself without needing an actual green screen. So I don't know. I don't really know at this point. It's like, this is kind of like, oh yeah, this is available, but the truth of the matter is, much like playing with sharpening filters and other stuff with pictures, all of this computer processing on your sound that makes you sound over processed just like that, like a terrible MP3, just like that, it doesn't replace just having a better setup in the first place. You can fake it with CPU till you make it and can actually go buy the stuff you actually need. That's really the way it works. Like, it's cool that it exists. I'm sure there's people out there that will benefit from it, but I don't want to sound like a terrible MP3 when I'm streaming. Just because, like, especially when OBS gives me better results right out the bat. OBS gives me better results straight out of the gate with RN noise than the stuff in this Nvidia thing. So I don't know. It gets me rethinking, you know, Nvidia versus AMD for graphics cards. Should I try a Radeon? Okay, so we have that out of there too. Let's see. If I uninstall Logitech G software, will it break my sound? See if I can reinstall Logitech G without that stuff. This operation cannot be undone. Yes, let's get rid of it. I want to see if I can reinstall it without the other stuff. That works again. You've now watched what is hands down the most experimental stream that I've ever done. Yeti Nano microphone. We don't need to monitor anything. We just need to go output only. If you know it's already going here. And if I play something through this, it works. All right. Are my filters still in place? I just uninstalled Logitech G. Yeah, that looks good. I uninstalled Logitech G and reinstalled it. But now it's basically an update for Logitech G. There is no way, I don't think there's any way for me to remove the Nvidia broadcast component of Logitech G. I'm looking in my apps thing here, so it looks like my software just got a little more bloated. Just like the update earlier, just like the update that updated this to the point where it changed a few things with regards to how the microphone works. This yeah. The software, unfortunately, will now only work with the broadcast thing, and hey, maybe it'll get better. Maybe Nvidia will work on some things here and there, but by and large, Nvidia broadcast just processes everything too much. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to disable the virtual audio. Did it reinstall? Oh no, Discord's behind on everything. Excuse me. All right, well, let's leave it turned off then. Nvidia broadcast. If I turn it on, it reinstalls it, right? So now it's a sound device. No, actually, it's not showing up. All right, turn it off. Why does it reset? Why did it reset on this thing? Turn off NVIDIA broadcast. Oh, I think it's... No. Because I uninstalled the program version of NVIDIA broadcast. Now it's only letting me do it through Logitech G. Well, I really don't care about Logitech G. Logitech G has never really done all that much for me. So I have far more bang for buck things that I can do with the streaming setup than play around with all these effects that might use more of my graphics card when I don't want to. So OBS is fine. OBS does things as is. Let me listen to the audio loop here. I gotta reload. Reload live control room. Can we hear it now? Because we did lose our sound device. Can I go back and reload live control room? Can we hear it now? Because we did lose our sound device. Can I go back and control room? It's like that old Neil Diamond song. We've traveled halfway around the world to find ourselves again. We did all that experimenting to wind up with OBS still being better than all of this disjointed vendor software out there. All right. Well, I took a break from Streezy to do this little experiment. It's 4:06 at the Geek House. Vindalia is... Whoa. Vindalia is the only one left. Mackie Phoenix is going, but she's not really all that chill. Streezy's done for the day. So is Ginny and Yugi. So yeah. By the time it's 4 p.m. in Thailand, they must be taking naps to try and do night streams. You're going to get up and go to a Bangkok nightclub. How's our shout? Let's do a shout out of the day. So our shout out of the day, since this is YouTube, we can't just be doing like raid type stuff. Today's shout out is going to pop up in the chat replay is Vindalia over at twitch.tv/Vindalia. Head over there. If she's live, say hello and show her that, and say to her, hey, Jay sent me. That'll be our shout out of the day. I think I could relax to her stream after all the excitement tonight. Watching the latest Thailand stream thing and then playing with this stuff, only to find out that what I already had was better. And now I've got software that's a little more bloated. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, that's another gig in my drive that I won't get back. I could certainly use a good chill stream to finish everything up. She probably is going to go till 5 a.m., so I think I'll wind down to that. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.